an alcoholic father, a mother who didn't want him, a childhood in extreme poverty. Cristiano Ronaldo had a very difficult past. And that's without even mentioning that he used to beg for food. Ronaldo moved to Lisbon from the island of Madeira when he was 11 years old. He was spotted by Sporting and moved a step closer to his dream of becoming a footballer. But that didn't mean he'd left poverty behind him. Alone, without his family, he went as far as knocking on the doors of fast food restaurants to combat his hunger. I lived in Lisbon with other kids. It was difficult. We were far from our families. I didn't have any money. We were hungry around 11 o'clock. We lived near a McDonald's. We would ask for hamburgers and any leftovers from a woman named Edna and 2 other girls. Edna and the others came to Cristiano and his friends' aid. And CR7 recognizes that these young women were part of his success. Long before entertaining football fans, they gave him food in his time of need. And he will never forget that. I never found them again. I asked people in Portugal. They closed the McDonald's. But if this interview can help find them, I would be so happy. I want to invite them to Turin or Lisbon to come and have dinner with me because I want to give something back. I will never forget this. CR7's fortune is currently estimated at being worth $450 million, but that doesn't make him any less appreciative as a person. He knows that he owes a lot to the people who helped him, like these young women. Generosity, gifts, thank yous. There's no limit to Cristiano's gratefulness. He knows how inspiring his success is. Cristiano Jr. was able to experience a part of his father's journey because CR7 took him to visit his childhood home. We took Cristianinho into the room where I used to live. My son looked at me and said, "Papa, did you really live here?" He couldn't believe it. Maybe he thought it was all just a nightmare made up by his father, but not at all. CR7 came from nothing. Actually nothing. He often went to play on an empty stomach. This is why he insists upon the values of hard work, courage, and perseverance. They think that everything comes easy in the world. The quality of life, the houses, the cars, the clothes. They think it all falls from the sky. This is what I'm trying to teach my son, including when I take part in events at schools. I'm trying to make him understand that these things come from hard work and commitment. 2 key words that Cristiano has applied to perfection. He's gone from being a boy who begged for burgers to a businessman. From a boy dreaming of becoming a footballer to one of the sport's biggest stars. From a very poor child to a fashion icon. Ronaldo will never have to beg for a hamburger again, and that's the best revenge he could take on life.
Well, the memories from Lisbon, it's nice. It's when everything starts.
Não conhecíamos o miúdo futbolisticamente. Apenas tínhamos uma informação que havia um miúdo na Madeira que se destacava.
It was tough. I have to be honest, with 11 years old, without my family, without my mom, daddy, I was like that, very slim.
Eu pedia-lhe, ele ficava contentíssimo e fazia o aquecimento da turma. Era engraçadíssimo ver como os outros o obedeciam. Toda a gente fazia tudo o que ele mandava.
O Parque Eduardo VII era um local onde o Cristiano, juntamente com uma bola e 2 pesos, durante a noite, arrancava com a bola, driblando, e na volta, quando o semáforo estava vermelho, ele ficava parado ao lado dos carros. Quando acendia o verde, então ele arrancava a velocidade máxima e quando chegava ao pé de mim dizia: "Já estou mais rápido, não achas?"
Tivemos a inauguração do primeiro jogo em Alvalade, era o primeiro jogo. A mim sempre me tinham dito que o Cristiano eventualmente assinaria para o Manchester United, mas que continuaria connosco.
And I speak with my friend and I say to me, "Listen, Cristiano, if you play good against Manchester United, can you imagine? You can move, you can go to play there." And I say, "Are you kidding me? No, it's too early. I'm 17." And in that night I play unbelievable. I play so good.
So I remember speaking to the manager, "We're going to get this guy." We said, who is he? Where is he from? He said, "Listen, I'm working on it, don't worry."
Que a verdade é que eu nesse jogo não devia ter posto a jogar, infelizmente para mim.
I feel after the game that the coach coming to speak with me and it was so exciting, and he said, "Cristiano, I want that you're coming from Manchester United."
After the game, we were waiting for 1.5 hours Well, we waited this time. The manager came back and said, I think I got him.
Perdi imediatamente o Cristiano, que era um talento enorme, era um jogador fabuloso.
Manchester United and Sporting Lisbon coming together for this game, and we went home and we took their baby, so it was a good trip for us.
I'm still the kid that, with 18 years old, I'm 31 now, but inside of me, I think I'm a kid. What you are inside of you, your heart, the way you are, your character, your personality, I think you don't change much.